any report come in from Chippy?
Nothing yet, sir.
As to the Blithesdale matter, what of that?
The whole thing was a trap.
A trap?
Said and painted by an expert.
But the papers and letters of instructions. You've retrieved those or destroyed them, I trust.
I could not do it, sir. Manning just disappeared. The papers are gone.
Sherlock Holmes. Bad for the Underwood trial. But Sherlock Holmes does not know what happens to people who face against him. He's playing rather a dangerous game. Do you remember the last person who played it? Henderson? Have we heard anything from Henderson lately?
No, sir.
That's what I thought. Holmes is a rather talented man, I must confess. But he does not know who he's up against. And he does not know that anything can happen between now and Monday. So, I think we could probably pay him a little visit. His house, it's at Baker Street, isn't it?
Baker Street.
We could make it safe. We could make it absolutely secure for 3 streets away. Do this tonight. Have the police called out. Have Holmes' men called out. I want him alone. If he declines to treat with me, well, you know what happens to those people who decline to treat with me, don't you? Look, both.
I think so, sir. Yes. Yes. Bassett. What name did you say? Tell her to come up. Sir, here's something. Sid Princess here. She's got Holmes fighting against her.
Send her in. I understand what you say through our private telephone. Do you have something, Holmes, fighting against you?
Yes, sir, we have.
Kindly give me the particulars.
Jane Larrabee here, which you used to know in early days. She's picked up a girl at Onberg, where her sister had been having a strong affair that art with a very young foreign-in-law who promised to marry her. But the family came in and threw the whole thing down. He behaved very bad to her and let himself out and written her letters and given her rings and tokens, you see, and those photographs too. Now, as these various things had shown how he deceived and betrayed her, it wouldn't look so nice at all, considering who the young man was and what high titles he was coming into. So, when the girl up and dies of it all, these letters and things fall into the hands of the sister, which is who my friend here has been nursing all along.
And these letters and things, when will they reach their full value?
It's now, don't you see? It's now. There's a marriage coming on, and there's been offers. And the problem is to get the papers in our hands.
Where are they?
Why? Girls got hold of them, sir.
I had a safe there to keep them in, supposing that when the time came, I could open it with the lock set for them. So I got Sid Prince here to open it, and we hadn't gotten it open, and gave me one good look when Mr. Sherlock Holmes rings the front door there, sir.
There. At your house.
At my house.
But he didn't get the papers.
Well, he did, but he passed them back to the Faulkner girl.
Pass them back. Oh, what could that mean?
There is another thing that puzzles me. There was an accident in the kitchen. The lamp fell over, scattering burning oil about. The butler came running up, yelling fire. I ran down there, and only a few buckets of water put it out.
I have a suggestion to make. The first thing you must do is get rid of your butler. Not discharge it. Get rid of it. Do this tonight. Send 2 or 3 over to your house. This is why we should send them down to the new basement or something, and, well, we'll take care of it. Oh! Do not worry about it. Do these things quietly.
Of course.
These papers and letters, do you know what they look like?
Yes, I've
make me a counterfeit set.
I could manage the letters, but
If you manage the letters, we can take care of the rest. Bassett, that old German narrative, so.
Leutnant.
Leutnant, precisely. Send Leutnant over to Mrs. Larrabee's house at 11. Quarter past. That gives you 3/4 of an hour to get home. I shall let the counterfeit packet tonight at 11. That gives you 12 hours to make it.
it will be ready, sir.
Bassett, notify you last time I made a fire in the gas chamber at Stepney tonight.
The gas chamber.
Yes, the one backing out of the river. Tell Ferrier, a few others, to meet me there around 11. We're going to lure Holmes there. Mrs. Larrabee, you will write a letter with my words, Mr. Holmes. We're going to get him to that gas chamber. We're going to take him out there.
This is all very well, sir, but you have said nothing about the business arrangements, and I'm not so sure
You
about
have no choice!
No choice.
I do what I please, and it pleases me to take hold of this case.
And what about pleasing me, sir?
Well, I'm not so sure. But that can be taken care of. Well, I shall negotiate the original letters for far more than you could possibly obtain. In addition, you shall have a chance to sell the counterfeit set to Mr. Holmes tonight for a far more great sum. And the money, the profit shall be divided as follows. You get everything, and I get
Nothing.
But we cannot go through with this until we know who it is these letters including. Mrs. Larrabee is not yet full of this. Mrs. Larrabee is wise. She values the keystone to her heart. But she will consent to let me know.
That information I would like to give only to you, sir.
This is an absolute certainty.
Absolutely.
It means you have a fortune. Had I known that, you should hardly have had such terms.
Well, we won't object.
The arrangement has been made, Mrs. Larrabee. I bid you good day. Trust me, the next night, come back tonight to Sherlock Holmes' house on Main Street. I shall go there myself.
You will go there yourself.
I will go there myself. And if I secure the thing, well. And if my plans tonight fail, well, we have him at the gas chamber.